Hello and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. My name is Sensei and we are back for the Sunday special, the Sunday show. We go live every single Sunday. A bit later today, we had a couple surprise streams from Martyn, which I'm sure all of you have enjoyed. So I'll give you the links at the end of that. We discussed a new partnership with Ripple and what XRP is being used at Santander. You definitely want to check that out. Also, Bitcoin and Mona Lisa. But what happened as soon as that live stream ended? Well, exactly what Martyn said. Do not buy these pumps because manipulation does occur. He said he's not chasing the pumps, but if it goes down lower, he'll be buying. And I have just got word from Martyn that he has bought the dip that we have just seen unfold. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Please make sure you are hitting that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. So close to 100,000 subscribers. We have just launched our first one of 10. There's only going to be 10 and each of them are numbered. Each of them have a special QR code. And the first one has already been launched. The first mugs, and I'm not going to tell anyone yet, but there's something there that you might have missed. So if you are a fan of the channel, if you do want that secret QR code, well, there's one more item, and every day we'll be releasing it until we get to 10 out of 10. Today's number 1, so there's one more item left. Some of you missed it, but you know where to look if you are a real fan. So into what you guys are tuning in for mostly, which is this correction that's just unfolded. Bitcoin suddenly sold off a significant amount, and we're talking within a matter of minutes. Bitcoin sold off 3.6%. But as you guys know, when Bitcoin sells off, it doesn't mean it's just Bitcoin selling off. The wider market dropped down as well. We are looking at Ethereum, which had a very significant correction as well, also dropping down 5% within a very short time frame. We also have ADA dropping. Every single crypto you're looking at had this big correction. If you look at XRPs as well, XRP was climbing very nicely, but gave away all its gains. 5% drop within 30 minutes. What was it? Well, we don't have clear confirmation yet. I will be doing significant research and putting it into the newsletter in the morning. However, from what I've gathered so far, we are basically looking at market manipulation. We are looking at, and we've seen this now occurring quite recently as Ethereum has been popping off. And why is Ethereum so key? Well, there's a lot of Ethereum whales out there. There's people that have been buying Ethereum, waiting for it to reach all-time highs. And what did it just do before that sell-off? Well, I think this sell-off was due to Ethereum. Ethereum basically hit all-time highs once again. It hit its the target. It actually touched $5,000. As soon as Ethereum hit $5,000, well, the whales came in, they manipulated the market, and they either took profits, and it was just whales taking profits, or they did this on purpose and they knew that this would cause a liquidation event. So from what I've been seeing, it looks like there was sudden selling pressure on Ethereum at $5,000, all-time highs, and a psychological level of 5,000, where basically a lot of sell orders came in. They came in fast, they came in from the whales, and they knew what that would cause: liquidations. And you can now see what was the number one hit in terms of liquidations: Ethereum. It wasn't Bitcoin, it wasn't XRP. XRP is very down, low on this list on the 1 hour. On the 4 hours, it was between Bitcoin and Ethereum. XRP, even though it got hit the hardest with 5%, it wasn't liquidated the most. It was to do with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and in my opinion, mainly, as you can see in the last hour, to do with Ethereum. Ethereum whales came out. They saw a psychological level of 5,000. They decided to sell. Those big sells triggered a wave of liquidations, and we're seeing this more regularly. Why are they selling Ethereum? Well, it could be for manipulation reasons, and they want to create some money, so they short the market before they sell. This does happen with quite a few markets, especially the crypto market. Or it was the fact that Ethereum hit a legitimate target of $5,000, which was the previous all-time high. And with Ethereum, unlike Bitcoin, Ethereum has only just reached all-time highs today. Today it hit its all-time highs, $5,000. People have been waiting for Ethereum to reach these levels to take some profits. They have been unstaking their Ethereum, mainly unstaking so that they can move over to the new validators. But they've also been unstaking because finally Ethereum has been catching up with the rest of the market. And as we've been saying in the last month, we're calling this Ethereum season. This is not Bitcoin season. This is not altcoin season. This has been very much for the last month or 2 months, ever since really the bottom that we saw at $1,300 back in April, Ethereum season. We've been calling for Ethereum to catch up to Bitcoin. We've been calling for, remember, if you're looking at this chart here, in theory, what you look at, and again, you have to take this with a pinch of salt. In theory, what you look at is Bitcoin moves first, then it moves into Ethereum, then back to Bitcoin, then to Ethereum, then to large caps, then the altcoin season. We haven't seen Ethereum move for a while. Finally, Ethereum's catching up with Bitcoin. The target of all-time highs was hit. People that were waiting and were buying at 1,400, 1,500, that every single person in the world who bought Ethereum about an hour ago, they were in profit. And that just signifies that people were unstaking, people were getting ready to sell, people were ready to take some profits. And what that occurred, what occurred from people taking profits was a liquidation event. So do I think this is very significant? No, I think it's just, again, there's a poll running because I don't have the answers for you right now. That's my best educated guess from what I've experienced in the crypto market. I think it's manipulation, whale selling to take profits at a level that they think other retail investors will be selling to bring the market down so that they can buy it back up or so that they can short the market. That's my thoughts right now. If I get any further information, remember we're live every single day. I'll bring that to you. But I'm also putting the question to you as well. We've got a poll running right now. What caused the sudden sell-off? Whale selling says 17% of you. Liquidation say 25% of you. Profit taking say 18% of you. And the manipulation is 40% of you. So I'm in the camp that it's probably all of those options in one. But certainly starting off with a bit of manipulation. I think we had comments from Martyn earlier on. Let me see if I can find them. He has told me he bought the dip. He did also, yeah, he on Bitcoin, he bought the dip on Bitcoin. But remember, Martyn did also say he's not buying the pump, and he explained to you in that live stream just over an hour ago why he's not buying the pump, but why he'll buy the dips. So this is going to be a fairly short live stream, so I'm going to jump into some questions. We've got a lot planned this week. I want to come on, cover some of your questions. We've got a lot of videos out today, and I want you guys to go and watch them. There's very important Santander news, also Bitcoin versus Mona Lisa. So there's two, and tomorrow we've got the XRP Bullish news. So there's two very important videos that if you haven't watched, they're on this channel. They literally only came out a couple hours ago that I would love for you guys to go watch. But what I'm going to do is answer some of your questions, come back to the charts, give you my thoughts on XRP as well, because I am very bullish on XRP, and we are coming into the end of August. Remember, August went very quickly. Remember at the beginning of at the end of September, I said August is going to be a sideways action moving month for XRP. We're going to range, and I said it's going to be a pretty big range, but we're not going to make all-time highs, and we're not going to crash hard. I said for XRP, we're going to range between $2.62 and also $3.40. And all we've done is done exactly as predicted. So that was the month of August, but now we're coming into the month of September. We need to get prepared. September is when I think XRP is going to make all-time highs. So if you're having issues with the sound or any or visuals, all you have to do is refresh. So refresh if any issues. You'll be fine. No sound. Let me just check that. Sounds good. No sound. There should be sound. Just refresh the stream. You can, I'll bring that back to the chart. That is going to be a pretty big place to go. Yeah, sounds all good. Refresh. You have to refresh the show if you don't hear anything. I'm going to put this in the comment section. Refresh if any issues. Cool. So that's what's happening with XRP. I'm going to come on to what I think, because August is coming to an end. We need to go to September. But it's a bit like a Chinese movie. I don't know what you mean by that, Terry Rose. Sound is good. Can hear you loud and clear. All you have to do is refresh. Sometimes YouTube have these issues. I've got I'm looking at, obviously behind the scenes, we get to look at all of our connections. It says excellent connection. So unfortunately, if you're having issues, it's a YouTube issue, not a me issue. And Martyn has just confirmed in the chat that everything is good. So tell him to Control Alt Delete. I won't be doing that. So I'm going to jump into your questions in a second. Then I'm going to give you my analysis. But we've got such an amazing week planned for you guys. I do think we're going to hit 100,000 subscribers this week. I might be wrong. If I am wrong, it doesn't matter. We'll hit it at some point. But I do think it'll be this week, and we've got so much planned for you. We're going to have the best 100,000 streams. It's not just one. We're gonna have quite a good party for 100,000 live on the show. So we've got a lot of these. I've got about 24, something like this, 24 of these cannons on this stream. What I'm going to be doing, Martyn's going to be having a big celebration. Me and Vaz are going to be joining Martyn for when we hit 100,000. Then I'm going to be doing a charity event. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be setting up a show, so keep your eyes peeled. That will be coming out later today, but it will be a show for Zach. If you guys don't know who Zach is, he's been a supporter of the channel since literally day one. We're not supporting Zach, we're supporting Zach's charity. So, or the charity he works for. He works for a charity in Uganda to help people find clean water, education, build schools, all of those sorts of things. We're going to hear from Zach live on the show as well. It's a registered charity, so it's going to be going directly from YouTube. No ad revenue for us, no money being made during the show for us. It's all directly connected to charity, so it's as legit as you can be. It's going to be verified by YouTube, verified by Google, directly from YouTube. You will see all the information. It will take, if you do support us during that show, it will take the money. We'll have a fundraiser and it will go directly through to Just Giving, which is always global giving, which is a charity that Zach's partnered with. So everything done the complete legit way, done through YouTube. It's going to be such a great show, so do tune in. That's going to be part of the 100,000 celebration, and we've got so much more. I'm actually going to show you this as well. Let me see if anyone found it. Let me go to martynlucasshop.com. Let me go here. Then I'll get into your questions. Then the final charts I want to give to you guys, and then we'll be back for the morning show. I don't think anyone's seen it yet. Let me just make sure it's all okay. Yeah, I'm not giving anything away. Just checking. Here we go. Here is the 100,000 show. Martyn is... Let me click this. There we go. Martyn has set up the 100,000 show. We love it. The charity show is going to come up as well today. It's going to be great. So for the people that are excited about us reaching 100,000, we've got another special thing. We've just launched our 100k founder edition collection. So if you go to martynlucasshop.com, you'll go to this one. Of course, we've still got the XRP merch and the mugs, but we've got the 100k collection. Within a matter of literally seconds, when Martyn announced it in his show, he wasn't even expecting it. Seconds, I'm talking seconds, the mugs got sold out. I have just added, I didn't have time to add it before, at the same time as the mugs, but I've just added, and I'm sure this can go in seconds, quite a large framed poster. So we're going to have these coming out, and they're going to be numbered. Each of these are numbered. So if you look at the mugs, they're numbered 1 out of 10. Someone's already got the 1 out of 10. It happened within seconds. You get the mug. There is also, and it's blurred out, but if you actually get the mug, you get the QR code. The QR code takes you to something very special. I won't reveal what it is now, but once the people buy the merch, they'll know exactly what that is. But I've just added, and there's only going to be these 4 things that are going to be part of the 100k special. Just added the poster. This is a framed poster, much larger than the one you see behind me. It's got Martyn's signature on it, it's got the QR code on it, and it's the number 1 of 10. So I'm going to give the link directly to that. This is for the fans of the show, the people that want to be part of the founder edition merch 100k and have that QR code, number 1 of 10, and each of these are numbered, so go check it out. Keep an eye out every single day. We're going to bring, well, up until day 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, and then it's done. Each of these, we've never done it where we actually number the merch. A lot of effort actually it takes to have the QR code blurred and then not have it blurred and then have each of the numbers. I mean, there's a lot behind the scenes, but it's worth it because this is another way we're celebrating 100k and another way you guys can remember this moment. So that's the merch shop. I just wanted to give you a quick update on that. I wanted to give you an update that we're doing a charity event on the show for the 100k. So everyone, make sure you are staying tuned to celebrate with us 100,000 subscribers. And we're going to have a great party here. Let me go to your comments and then we'll go into the charts and then we will get ready for the morning. So there we go, the 100k show. Martyn has set it up. Martyn Lucas, my guy, says Canada man. The date and time will move, so we are live as it happens. Yes, we'll be live as it happens. Click like and remind so you don't miss it. So yes, the link that Martyn's given you just here, the 100k link, all you have to do is press notify me. We will change the time so you won't miss it. Please do make sure you do that. Let me give you the link for that again. This is the 100k live stream. If you do not want to miss us hitting 100,000, if you want to celebrate with us, remember we're giving away $1,000 worth of XRP. We're giving away lots of prizes as well as part of the 100,000 celebration. So much going on this channel. The best 100,000 celebration you'll see on YouTube. Here is the link. Click on that link. If you click on that link, it will take you to the 100,000 special. Don't worry about the date and time. We will adjust this to make sure that this event is the event we go to at 100,000 subscribers. So all you have to do is press notify me. Go click that link, press notify me, so at least you get a notification when we're about to hit 100,000 and you can at least pop in and say hi. So make sure you go do that. Let me go to your questions. I might scroll back a bit and see what everyone was saying. That's why I wouldn't touch crypto. No one even knows what it is. Does anyone here even use it? Yeah, we love actually using XRP. We're using XRP for the giveaway as well. It's such an easy way to send money across borders, and especially not getting everyone's bank details, going that way. It's just a way we can do it live on the show. People receive the money in 3 to 5 seconds, or maybe a minute or two, depending if you're going to an exchange rather than an actual wallet. So we actually do use it on the channel, but it's not really designed for us to use. I mean, yes, there's so many great benefits for communities that don't have access to banks, stuff like that. They'll obviously use it, but more widely, something like XRP will be used by institutions. So, and once they start adopting it, the price will go up. So that's why we don't need to necessarily use it to invest in it. But again, not financial advice. Please do not buy or sell based on what I say. Do your own research. It's 10 o'clock. Got to wake up at 5. I love Sensei, says Yeston. Yeston, I love you too, mate. 10 o'clock. Yeah, well, you might need some sleep, but it's not too bad. If you sleep now, wake up at 5, 7 hours of sleep. You're a young man. You can, I'm sure that that will be fine. Might sell my Bitcoin for more XRP. Good luck to you. I don't actually hold any Bitcoin. I'm very much in XRP mostly. I have been buying some altcoins recently. Obviously since December 2024, when Bitcoin dominates at 60 pence, that's when I started laddering into altcoins. But more recently, some altcoins. I haven't really been interested in buying XRP. I did open another long position on XRP, a leverage position, but a very low leverage position, 2x, 3x on XRP, because we are coming into the month of September, and I think XRP will hit all-time highs in September. There was a lot of ETF news. I mean, tomorrow it's going to be in a crazy show in the morning. I've got so much news to share with you guys. But Martyn shared so much news with you today. We'll save it for tomorrow. Nothing's going to change between today and tomorrow. They unstaked for a reason. Kind of hard to choose a crypto to get into. ETH, Bitcoin. Yeah, it's hard. I like to buy a range of crypto. If you're just going to choose one, most would say buy Bitcoin. If you're going to when people, let's say my wife asked me what should we buy, I would very much say, if you just want to be exposed, I would go with the big three: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. That way you're slightly diversified, but remember, it's still very high risk. I personally am much more diversified than that. I don't hold any Bitcoin, but I do hold Ethereum, XRP, and a bunch of altcoins because I am much more high risk. Ripple Ledger adoption, 300 plus institutions using on-demand liquidity. Thank you, Master. Yeah, it's the adoption is very good at the moment. People had issues with the sound. Sound is fine. Okay, let me go to your questions now. I got a mug. You got the mug. You got the 1 out of 10. Congratulations, Robo Ambers. You got the mug. Has anyone got the poster? I'm sure it's gone. If you, oh no, it's still there. Is it still there? Look, I think it's still there. You've still got the opportunity. And you can see right here that there's only one unit available. Once it goes, it gets sold out. This is the 100K Founders Edition framed poster. You've got Martyn's signature. You've got celebrating 100K with the Lucasids. Remember, this is all about you, not about us. You are the people that got the channel up to 100,000. So thank you very much. Here is the link to the shop. This is the number you can see over here. It's number 1 out of 10, and you get the QR code. There will only be 10 in existence. Only one, obviously, with the 1 out of 10 on the poster. Well, it's not really. It's also wooden framed as well. So there you go. Let me go back to your comments. My problem with XRP is only half the supply circulating. So I actually have an issue with people saying that, and I'm not talking to you, Peter. I have an issue with the exchanges reporting that way, or CoinMarketCap, because they do say the 20 to go. 20 to go to, oh, let me see if I can get the subscribers up. The reason I have an issue with people saying that only half the supply is circulating is because, technically speaking, that's not true. If you actually look at the technicals, that isn't true, because it's not like Ripple created the token and they're holding back the token. It's actually already circulating because the team that created XRP gifted XRP to Ripple. Technically, that is already circulating. Ripple can do what they want with that. It's not held back. If Ripple wanted to, they can sell all of it tomorrow. The founders of XRP gifted half the supply to Ripple. That is circulating. In terms of technical definitions, that is a circulating supply. But but that's not how these platforms report on that. All the new mugs have sold out. Yes, Zach Zay, but tomorrow there'll be more. So keep an eye out. 2 out of 10 will be coming tomorrow. Here is the number of subscribers. Are we going to hit 99,000 live on the show? Are we going to do it? Please do hit the. Are you a real sensei or just a nickname? If yes, what's discipline? Thanks. Right, Oliver. Thank you very much for your token. Am I a real sensei? I'm a real sensei. I'm the only sensei. 98,981. Let's see if we can get 19 more subscribers, and then we can hit 99,000 subscribers live on the show. If you haven't subscribed, or if your wife hasn't subscribed, or if your family haven't subscribed, just go on their phone and subscribe. Subscribe. Let's see if we can get to 99,000 subscribers right now. Share this out. Get your friends to subscribe. Let's see if we can get 99,000 subscribers right now. Bought that poster. Is it gone? Let me see. Let me refresh. It's gone. It's gone. Day 1 sold out. The mug sold out within 5 seconds. The poster took a couple minutes, but it sold out. Day 1 complete. 1 out of 10. 100K Founders Edition, framed poster, framed mugs, all sold out. Congratulations to, and remember, you are going to get a perk. You only find out what it is if you buy the merch. make sure you scan that QR code once it comes in the post. And the delivery on these things are normally quite quick. There is an email on the merch store. If anything takes longer than a week or so, just let me know and I'll check it up for you. But normally people get delivery within 3 to 5 days, as long as they're somewhere where like a city, or even just not in a very, very rural place. Maybe it takes a week if you're in a very rural place. If you're in a quite a populated place, it takes about 3 to 5 days. Welcome all new subscribers. So who bought the poster? Rock Ridge Ranch. You got the 1 out of 10 poster. Congratulations, Rock Ridge Ranch. Congratulations. Let me. Congratulations. Do send us a picture once you get it. That would be amazing. But make sure you scan the QR code. So all sold out. Keep an eye out tomorrow and you might be able to get the 2 out of 10. But I think you're going to have to be very quick with this new merch because there's so many subscribers now and everyone wants the QR code. So I don't even know what time we're going to put out. You're going to have to keep refreshing throughout tomorrow. And see if you can get the number 2. Welcome all new subscribers. Yes, I am seeing it rolling up right now. 98,992. I think everyone's taking my advice and going onto their wives' phones and or their husband's phone. We do have 13%. Is it 13%? I don't know how much it is now, of ladies as well. So go onto your husband's phone as well and subscribe. 99,000. Can we do it live on the show? Manipulation for sure. Yeah, I do think so. Welcome, Tony. No, around half of XRP is locked in Ripple's escrow, and they release it and sell some every month to fund Ripple's business operations and Brad Garlinghouse mansion. No. I mean, that's a ridiculous statement. They don't sell the XRP to fund Brad Garlinghouse's mansion. That's a ridiculous statement. A1 stake. Welcome to all new subscribers. Thank you for informing us about half the supply was gifted to Ripple. This wasn't what exchanges would have us. But no, they won't. There's so much. It's just complete. I mean, I think XRP is one of the most manipulated tokens, but they can't do it for that much longer. They're going to have to adopt it at some point. They're going to have to give in on the manipulation. They're done. The SEC case was an absolute failure and an absolute humiliation for the US government and the SEC. It was awful. That was the highest form of manipulation ever. That was just terrible stuff we saw there. That's done. The case is closed, and I'm talking officially closed. I mean, we saw what happened. It was officially closed. Now it's officially closed. The ETFs are coming out. They can't fight it anymore. And once the most suppressed token, I'm glad it was suppressed for 4 years. It was terrible at the time, but it just means it can explode. 6 more subscribers, 5 more. Can we do it? Ripple's business operations is still not profitable. Ripple's business operations is still. I don't think that's correct. And even if it's not, I'm sure it'll be profitable in the next couple of years. The doors have just opened up. A1 stake. The people that were hating on XRP. They still, some of them gave up after we went from 30 cents to $3, and some of them are still here. And I think A1 Stake is one of the ones that hates an XRP. No problem. We everyone's welcome here as long as we are all respectful. 98,997, 98, 99. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pop this. 99,000. There we go. 99,000 subscribers. Oh my god.
The year is 1991.
We did it. And I got stuff in my eye, and the studio is an absolute mess.
One day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Let's go. 1,000 more to go to 100,000. I'm sorry if anyone was wearing headphones. I apologize.
Spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Wow, what a moment. 99,000 subscribers. The countdown is on. We just passed 10 million views as well. What Martyn has done here is amazing. I'm so happy to be part of this journey. 100,000 subscribers is less than 1,000 people away.
And you know that they're just looking for attention.
As Martyn said, no one else has done this. No one has had this many subscribers by just going live the hard way.
You burst in a fire, burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
I can't believe it, Martyn. I can't believe it. We're so close. I'm so grateful that I'm part of this, Martyn. Thank you. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Make sure you have subscribed. Get ready for drop number 2 tomorrow. Be refreshing the page. Go on the shop. Number 2 out of 10 will be tomorrow. You have to be quick if you want to be part of this. Martyn's not on holiday yet. Martyn's not on holiday yet. He will rest once we hit 100,000 and then he will be back. Don't you worry. He's not on holiday yet. 99,019 subscribers. We hit it live on the show. I've got an absolute mess in the studio. I don't know what the charity event's going to be like because I've got so many of these and I think the whole studio is going to be filled with confetti. And speaking of our charity event, we've got development alert in the chat. Zach, we were just talking about the charity event. We are so excited to be hosting a fundraiser for Development Alert Uganda. We're doing it all through YouTube. All confirmed through the charity giving page on YouTube. So no credit card fees, no money being made for us on the live stream. Everything, all super chats going directly there. You'll have all the information there. We're going to have videos from Zach explaining to, talking to you guys live, explaining to you the charity, what we're funding, who we're helping. We're so excited. That's going to be part of the 100,000 subscriber shebang. I don't know what you want to call it. There's so much going on for 100,000 and that's going to be one of the main events. So do stay tuned for that. I'll be giving you guys out the link for that. It'll probably be on tonight, if not tomorrow. And you can start preparing and saving the date for the charity event as well. So let's see the studio. You don't want to see the studio. My camera is very much fixed, but there is literally, there's this is one, and it's just everywhere. It's literally everywhere. And I've got, oh God, I've got a whole box for the charity event. A whole box for the charity event, even bigger one. So what we're going to do is hopefully say, if you do a $25 super chat, we'll pop one, but it's all going to be for charity. There we go. It's going to be a fun stream. We're going to be celebrating for charity, and we've got Zach in the chat right now from Development Alert. Super excited, family. Let's go, family. Thank you, Zach. ETH is rising again. Let's have a look at ETH. Is ETH rising? Yeah, it was just a temporary liquidation. Let's have a look. Is it rising? I imagine it would be. Nothing major news happened. It was just whales and manipulation. Yeah, it's rising, but not. That was a big correction, and it was all liquidation plus manipulation plus whales selling. So if I have any extra news, I'll bring it to you in the morning. But it very much looks like Ethereum hit $5,000. The whales decided to sell, and the liquidation event occurred. And with Sensei, they say buy as much crypto. Got a text alert. Okay. Cool. Congrats, Martyn, Sensei, and Vaz for all the hard work. Thank you, Anointed Flowers. Stop subbing to Martyn so he has to keep doing videos. Only kidding. Enjoy your holiday when you hit 100,000. Don't worry, Martyn will be back, but he really needs a holiday. He's been going for literally 4 years straight. But he will come back stronger than ever. BMNR. I don't have any information on that right now. Priceless picture on the general chit chat. Let me have a look. Priceless picture on general chit chat. What's in general chit chat? Oh, oh, Zach, say, why have we done this? Why have we done this? This is what Zach's just posted in general chit chat. He said it's a priceless picture. Shall I? Oh God, it's an embarrassing picture. Here we go. General chat. Why do I look like that? Why do I look like that? I can't. But Zach, have you put a filter on my face? What is this? I've never seen myself look like that. 90,000 and we literally pop it. That's in general chit chat on Discord. I'm not sure why I look like that, but thank you, Zach, for sharing that with us. That's on Discord. Brilliant. I probably woke up my wife with that. She's probably wondering what the hell is going on. It's 10:40 right now in the UK. What a picture. We go back to your comments. Let's end the stream. Let's get ready for the morning. In the morning, obviously, we'll come back with a lot more news. I've got so much XRP ETF information I want to share with you. I've got my whole exit strategy. We've got some bullish and RLUSD news. But yeah, back in the morning, lots of news. Morning forecast show. Remember, that's always 2 hours before the opening bell. 1 hour before the opening bell, we go straight back to Martyn. So we've got a lot planned for you. I just want to come on, give you a quick update. There's a couple videos that Martyn's done. You need to go check them out. Update you about what we're doing for 100,000. Give you the links for the merch store and get you prepared for that. But it's going to be a fun week, guys. It's going to be very fun. Discord link. Yes, I'll give you the link for Discord. It's a $2.99 to join it. The training program is for free once you join. This is the Discord link. Here is the link for Discord. So yes, Brad does sell XRP for his man. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. A1 stake. Thank you, Sensei. Yeah, thank you, guys. It's been a great show. I'm so glad we could do 99,000 subscribers together. But big one, 100,000. I think it's coming up this week. I imagine by Wednesday. We have great shows planned for you. Charity shows, Martyn's show, merch is coming out. We've got the giveaways. Not only the $1,000. Actually, I need to give you the link for that. $1,000 XRP giveaway. All the links to that is here. If you want $1,000 worth of XRP to celebrate 100,000, the link's there. We're going to be giving away merch, vouchers, coins, all sorts. If you just interact with us on social media, whether that's X, whether that's on our newsletter. If you do want the news that we give to you every single day, this is where we get all our news from. It's directly from the newsletter. Here is the newsletter link. I'll be back with you 2 hours before the opening. Let me just go make sure there's no messages coming through. No. I've just looked up and there's just confetti above my TV as well. My third screen up there, my fourth screen up there, and I don't know how I'm going to clean that. I literally just cleaned the studio. It was worth it though, and we're going to have a lot more fun during the charity event. Anyway, 2 hours before the opening bell, we'll be doing the morning forecast show. Then we go into the morning bell show with Martyn. And there's a lot tomorrow, so make sure you are subscribed, ringing the bell. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Until next time, what a day. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.